What's going on, you guys? Welcome to my Wars of Napoleon continuing strategy simulation game, whatever. Alright, let's fire this up and get Napoleon on the throne. Well, he's already on the throne, but I'm talking about like the continent of European throne, a French empire that goes from the Atlantic Ocean all the way to the Pacific. Technically, if I take out Russia, it would. Viva la liberté. Well, Viva la Napoleon, I guess, because he kind of ended the, thing. Oh, man. Got my black coffee here, already set. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's load last one. Yes, it's this one. Not playing England. Forget about that. So I was reading this article earlier today, like this morning, and it was called ATT Transparency Worthless. And I'm like, what the heck is that? AT&T? No, it's Apple's app. It's Apple's app tracking transparency, which they launched in iOS 14, which basically, in essence, was conveyed to people that once this program's on, right, in your phone, and you say no to being tracked, that basically apps won't be able to track you. You know, going from, one app to another, and you're pretty much good, right? And this article came out, research paper by actually former Apple engineers. And they did testing and they found out, guess what? Just like I just said, it means absolutely nothing. It did nothing. So I was kind of, you could imagine, a little like, what the F? And I downloaded a tracking thing on my iPhone, right? Open source, right? That kind of like, it's a tracking firewall, basically. And yep, even with my app tracking transparency on, I hit two websites, Amazon and what was the other one? YouTube. And boom, right out of the gate, 17 freaking transparency, tracking requests went to those sites. I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's nice. This means garbage. So that was fun. I don't know. I was kind of hoping that, it did something, But I'm not relying that on anymore. I put in this, it's called Lockdown. I put it on my Mac, and I put it on my iPhone, and I put it on my iPad. I bought a new tower. It actually came in today, and I got my memory today. Zip ties, my CPU and everything's coming in a couple of days. I'm going to load Linux on that thing, use the Brave browser, and that's it. So we're going to go there, right? Who are you? Ooh, power 300. Ooh. And you're going to go there because there's an enemy unit there. Okay. And then I got you from the south, I think, right? Wow, I got a lot of units. Yeah, that's good stuff. Probably not going to play that long today. 368. That's all they got is a depot battalion. That's cute. Ooh, 2 cores here. 569, 582. Keep besieging, keep besieging. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a small town, right? City. There's nothing there, but I don't want to have them charge this fort. Take heavy losses doing that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, you can charge, right? Yeah, good. Yeah, so I'm not happy with that. With this tracking, man. And then we're going over some apps, and some of these apps are getting like first name, last name, the exact GPS location of your where you are, the exact GPS location. It's a little crazy, I think, in my book. I don't know why, like, Facebook or Twitter needs to know exactly where I am. You are there. Actually, I'll take back from Twitter. I didn't say anything from Twitter. Facebook, oh, forget about it. Facebook's like, dude, we know you, where you go, how you sleep, the kind of dreams at night you sleep about, you know. So, Patrick, how you doing, man? But yeah, man, I'll tell you, I was a little pissed off from that. Who was this? Is that my guys? It's somebody's guys. Who are you? This is Spain, I bet, right? Pedro, yeah, that's definitely Spain. I wish I can control their units. All right, I think we're good, right? I got those guys doing this. You're doing that. You're sieging here, right? Actually, you shouldn't be sieging. Didn't I have that before? Yeah, and you're gonna siege it. You're not gonna attack it. Last thing I need is a blood. You crazy? Nut job? No, 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 no. We're not charging a freaking size 1-4. I don't care who's in there. I'm not gonna have blood and guts everywhere, you know. You stand by. I got Salt Corps. Ooh, wow, that's a big army. Heading there. It's gonna take 6 days to get there. And you're heading there, right? It's not a big army though. 13,000 only. And I think that, which one's their capital? I know I took their capital originally, Prague, right? I think is their capital, but I'll eventually go here. Who's this? Okay, I have this. Gun Foundry too. I'm not at war with you. All right, I think I got everybody where they need to be. It's been a month since I played this game, so a little rusty. Okay, I got 2 units on the production. Yeah, they're doing good. Oh crap, this is... Oh crap, this is not good. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it is good. I was looking at it the wrong way. I was looking at it from left to right, but it's right to left. So, oh no, this is the current turn. Oh no, so this is bad. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so I started at 19,000, right? Went down to 18, 18, 18, 18, down to 17.9, 17.7. So overall, my overall land power is declining. I'm down almost 2,000. And you can see the British going up. It's a little scary there. Russia going up. I'm interested to know why they're actually showing me this. I would figure that would be a... Oh gosh, you only have 6,900. Seriously, dude. Austria. That's the best they can do. I'm gonna destroy you, my friend. And your little dog, too. Sweden, give me a break. Spain. Who else do I got to worry about? Denmark? No, I don't care. Kingdom of Holland, like I said, I don't care. Where is Prussia? Portugal, Denmark, Kingdom of Holland. Jeez. Yeah, definitely took some hits there. Definitely took some hits. That's a little scary. That's a little bit scary. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little. I appreciate that, Patrick. Patrick says, gotta say, man, I love these streams. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. All right, I got Napoleon. I was trying to make like a... Let's see if I can make a peace treaty. Treaty available. Offer peace. But I want everything. Are you going to give me everything? No valid region. If I do this... Current war score. I don't think they'll take that. Yeah, they won't be cool with that. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they'll like that. I mean, there's got to be a point where they surrender, right? And give me everything. Hopefully. All right, I think I'm going to go. I think everybody's at their right spots. I feel bad that this guy's just sitting here doing nothing. I really can't do anything against Prussia because we're buddy-buddy. This guy's standing behind. Alright, you know what? Just stand by. Relax. Eat an apple. An Austrian apple. Alright. Yeah, let's just click it. Why is there no music in this? Heck's going on with the music in these games, man? So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play. I think I finished my game with Grand Tactician 1861 to 1865, the Civil War. I don't think I'm gonna do that campaign anymore. I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, I won the war. I mean, like, the Union Army's at like 40-something thousand. I have like 68, something like that. I took over DC, Pittsburgh. The game's over, you know? There's nothing else they can do. And that's why I think multiplayer is very important for that game. I've been tempted, very tempted to start Civil War 2. But then I remember that I beat that game a lot too. I think I beat it both on the Confederate side and the Union side. I think. I mean, I know the AI in that game is a little bit more challenging strategic-wise than the AI in the strategic version of Civil War 1861 to 1865. A tactical AI, that's on a whole nother level there. That tactical AI is very good. Surprising, challenging. It's just that strategic AI they need to work on, man. And, you know, if I was, you know, part of their team in July of last year, like if I was like part of that 3-man council, whatever, I would have been like, hey, listen, let's put in like 25 to 30% effort into the strategic AI, make it barely passable, and then just focus all on multiplayer, right? Because if you put out a multiplayer game, people find each other, you know, and they'll fight each other, and there is no better opponent than another person. So I do think, though, the strategic AI, man, like, I mean, it's July and I won the war. war began in April. So I mean, like, I was thinking. I think I made the bet. I'm like, boys, you'll be home by Christmas. Well, actually, I got a present for you. You'll be home by by the beginning of fall. And after this, yeah, I think another reason why I'm probably do one or two turns, this being one of them, is because I gotta finish Black Widow. I started it on lunch, I didn't finish it yet. Black Widow is now on Disney Plus, so good movie. I'm watching. I'm like, man, this movie is good. And then they got the new What If thing for Marvel. Like, what if that robot one, the one Ultron, that's it, from the second Avengers movie. What if he won? And that is good. Like, it was good. So this is the conclusion, like season finale. I'm like, geez, this is actually really good. I'm not into usually like cartoon animations kind of thing, but this one definitely yes. Go bye bye. 3,800 men, jeez. Shoot, crossed into France. Ah, crap. They threw eight. Oh no, there was 800 soldiers there. French flag. French flag. You better run, dude. Take your little battalion. Chat real quick. Patrick says, Gene, do you think Napoleonic France could have beaten Britain? Oh, that's a good question, man. That is a very good question. That's a very good question. I would lean toward no. I think England is a fortress. I think Napoleon would have the same problem Germany would have. You can't beat England. It's just like not possible. Between their navy and logistics of feeding and supplying an army on England, and then even if they do somehow miraculously get it, the trick is holding it. It's like a Vietnam kind of situation. Army di Italy. You got a cavalry brigade over there. Are you joking, right? That's cute. That's so cute. You brought a cavalry brigade to fight an entire corps. Do me a recon out there. I'm not at war with the Ottomans, right? Best way to check is that we're not at war. Good. They got another arsenal there. 5 days. Make sure you do not attack a fort. Besiege it. Don't attack. City of Graz. Yeah, you could take that. How you doing, my friends? Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. I got this little small force of Austrians. Oh, jeez. You guys. You guys. Power 103. Oh, they do have a sizable force here. The Italian-Austrian army. The Austrian army of Italy. I don't know, whatever. 800, though. That is something. But Napoleon will not be outdone today. 3 days. 6 days. Now, I want to time it. So it takes you 6 days. Take 6 days together. Okay, good. Good job. Because that's what I want to happen. To get here at the same time. So we have the combined strength. All right. Good job, boys. Oh, that's right. I forgot they crossed over. Good. Yeah, I mean, they're besieged there, but they're not going to be besieged long. All right, I got a division. All right, and you're gonna 7th Corps standing by. And then north, there's nothing really going on here. It's just relax. Oh, wow. 2nd Corps is 1,000 strength. Are you kidding? 29,000 men. That's probably the only thing keeping the Prussians at bay. It's that massive force. Oh, he's trying to come back. I have a feeling he's going to try to do that. So I'm going to try to smash into him. I don't think that's going to be a big force. All right, what are you doing? Who's running this army? Like here he's the commander, right? And then this guy, it reports to him. But I'm trying to figure out who this, oh, finally music. The 5th Corps reports to. I don't see anybody blinking. It's a little concerning. I know I put oh, there he goes. All right. So I'm trying to figure out what I should do with the 5th Corps here. I'm going to move them east because I have a feeling this little crap cavalry is going to be a pain in my ass. Let's go on the offensive a little bit. All right. I got $959. Is that enough money for brand new units? It could be. Is that the best? close. I can make 6 of these guys, 7 of these guys. Let's order up another unit of that. That costed a crap ton of money. But the trick is I have to keep putting bodies into the war. It's as you guys saw earlier, it's not that good. Head over here. I know it's going to take you 12 days. And then you're going to meet up with another army over here. Whew. Diplomacy. Did I get any? You know, I forgot to check this. All right, in a war with Saxony, increased by 2, now it stands at 71. Okay. Well, I don't want to go to war with them yet. Okay, Spain's hiring new soldiers. That's always good. Jean-Louis, I don't know how do you pronounce his name, has been congratulated for his remarkable command. I like this. Everybody's remarkable command. All right, let me check the chat real quick. All right. Let's just do one more 10. I don't want this guy sitting here. We need to start moving. I'm not playing like slow, you know. There's only forward and backwards, and we ain't going backwards. That's for dang sure. So everybody move forward. Get to that freaking Prussian border, because, guys, that's where we going. Oh, there's another, what? This pink stuff is all Austria? Yes, it is. What overlay is this? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, I like this map better. Oh, I like this map a lot better. I like the blue. I like the blue. Blue is good. Yellow is bad. And you can see it's looking good. I mean, there's a lot of blue. Prussia must be getting a little worried. They got some size 1. I mean, like, these are little towns. Wheat depot. I don't even know where their new capital is. It must have moved somewhere, but we're coming for it all. We're taking it all. Oh, 543. Ooh, are you joking? This guy's 543? Oh, no, we can't have that. Thanks for telling me that. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's move you forward. You defend, get your strength back up. It's 566, I can deal with him. Should take that city. All right. How are we doing here? The flag is still Austrian. Size 6 city. Can you attack? Yeah, attack the unit that's there. Concerned this guy might slip by and engage him. Do me a favor, just do this. think we're good to go. Ooh, I gotta start using these things, man. I keep forgetting about it. Ooh, I can do scorched earth. Ooh. Ooh. Not gonna do that, though. Strip guns. Where can I strip guns? Disinformation. Send a spy to deep recon. I would like to send this guy over here. You're not gonna let me though right now. Cavalry screen. Oh, I do want that. Definitely want a cavalry screen. So this way they don't know where I'm going. Alright, that's good to go. Alright, let's go kick some Austrian butt. Click. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is, look, I really like iPhone. I really love iPhone, actually. You know, they have AirPods. I love those. I use it for work every day. There's so many great things about Mac and iPhone and iPad that make, you know, just technology just so in sync with everything. But it really, that whole the app transparency tracking thing, whatever, not doing anything gave me that false sense of security. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Like, you know, Facebook doesn't know where I am. You know, like Twitter doesn't need to know where I am. They're not tracking me. Yeah, they are. So, you know, that really gets me. So I think I'm leaning toward getting like a Pixel 4 or 4a or 5 or 5a. And then putting this thing called Graphene OS. It's basically Android, but stripped down. Like, doesn't have any Google on it. Everything's locked down. And I know that might seem a little bit like maybe overboard to some people, but like, you know, I don't want Facebook to know where my precise location is. They don't need to know. You know, like when I was in the military, you know, my staff sergeant, my sergeant, E5, whoever was in charge at the time, needed to know where I was. Yes, I signed a paper, whatever. That's the trade-off. There is no trade-off here. I did not sign, you know, enlist into Facebook, you know. No. So I just, then you got Facebook. Amazon's tracking me. I found that out. Facebook. I'll take it back from Twitter. I didn't see anything from Twitter. But Instagram, WhatsApp. I really like TikTok. My wife got me into TikTok. It's hilarious. Some of the pranks people do there. But I know they're tracking me for 100%. Web-based things. I installed it on my Mac. And what did I do? Yeah, I browsed a couple of websites on Facebook, right? Like I was going through like the feed. You know, I think I clicked on... maybe I looked at a new like hoodie or whatever. I don't know. But within like an hour, it had like 1,000 blocks, this firewall thing. And I'm like, 1,000 times Facebook wanted to send my location and data, whatever I was doing, to Facebook. Within an hour, 1,000 times. I mean, there's like 2 to 3 billion Facebook users? That's 1,000 pieces of information in 1 hour from me. Times that by 2 billion. Don't they run out of space on that freaking server? Jeez, man. Surprised they don't want to know everything about me. It's like, hey, freaking, did you get a haircut today? Bet you they would want to know stuff like that. Did you get a haircut today? How many ounces of coffee did you have? What kind of black coffee? Where did you buy it from? What was the price that you bought it at from? What price would you be comfortable with buying it? Just. So yeah, if I get these Pixel phones, I'm gonna put this Graphene OS on there. See, I knew he was gonna do that. You see, he came down. Nice, good job. Kick his butt. Oh snap! Oh, that was close. My gosh! Shit. I mean, I won, but daggone, that was a beating. I can't afford losses like that. Oh, I forgot. I landed troops on there. Jeez, my gosh. That was like a turn or two ago. This is what happens when you get into this. Wow, I ripped them apart there. But yeah, if I get this Graphene OS, man, I could feel comfortable knowing that, like, who's this? Where are you coming from? Okay, I see. So he's attacking me, or am I attacking him? And we're attacking each other. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I have less artillery than him. Less horses? Shoot. 2, 3, 5. I'm better at defense. Let's do massed fire. Come on, buddy. Good. Wow, look at this. He lost 4,000 men. That's my boy. That's my boy. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, another one bites the dust. What? You're joking, right? You had more troops, more cav. My gosh, dude. On French soil, too. It's an embarrassment, dude. Where did you go? Okay. Ooh. Okay, so you split the force. Half of it went there, or I don't know what you did. But it's not looking good for you, my friend. It's definitely not looking good. Since I have more troops, I should be able to flank much more easier. Oh, he's gonna run. What is this? Quaker guns and other tricks to deceive the enemy. Huh. Isn't there like a thing where I can do mass, like everybody goes? Yeah, let's do that. Column assault. Yeah, because they're running. Let's do mass fire. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, dude, you should just do all out attack. I need to be a little bit more conservative. I'm losing a lot of men. And we still got the Russians to deal with, and Prussians. So I need to be a little bit more... Yeah, I see even 4,000 men is That's a whole division right there. Lost. Gone. I can't afford these losses. Well, they lost half their army. That's nice. Can't believe that, man. I mean, the amount of losses I took. Just even getting that new division I just put into the field, right? That it just created, right? Just recently. That's not even going to replace losses that I just took this week. And it's not like I could put a division, create a new division every day or whatever. Do you have enough? Okay, good. 3 days. Do all out. And then see if you can get there quick. 12 days. Ugh. It's going to take a while, but kick the crap out of them, buddy. Alright, so he pulled back. Doing that there. You're heading up there. You're gonna relax. You'll be there in 3 days. Take it. He brought his major army there. I'm gonna send the 6 Corps with Ney down here. Oh, geez, 487, dude. Seriously? How about Napoleon? 769. I'll send both armies there. We'll do synchronized. Okay, good. Make sure Napoleon's on synchronized. Okay, so we're gonna hit here with Napoleon's full army. Dude, we just, you piece of, how did you, you sir are going to be fired. You know that? I don't know how the frack you fracked that up. 6 days, 7 nights. It'll take you 2 weeks to get there. This freaking guy's... How much food do you have and all that stuff? I mean, I don't think he's going to attack. I have 24 cannon and more men than he has. But the scary thing about it is, like... Have this army heading there. It'll be 6 days... I want to relieve this guy, seriously do. He has little to no artillery. Jeez. Let me check the chat. I keep forgetting about the chat. Patrick Dockery says, how can you find out about apps tracking you? Oh, you got to get a... you got to get a tracking app. So basically, if you're on iOS, I got lockdown. If you are on Android, that's going to be a little bit... you're going to have to find another similar application. I would probably type in, I don't know, something into the Play Store where you can type in, like... anti-tracking or tracking. That should pop up a few of them, but honestly what I would do is probably go on like the Android Discord channels, right? I'm sure there are, and just ask what people are using the best, or to actually just type in a Google search best firewall tracking applications on Android. But if you're concerned like me, I would probably look at 3 OSs, right, if you're on Android. One, if you really want to lock down your phone so like these corporations can't track you, Graphene OS. I think that one's going to be a little bit more involved to install on your phone. Now, of course, if you do Graphene OS, you're not going to get Google Play services. So no Google Maps, no Google Pay, none of that stuff. You can go to google.com and search for stuff, but you're not going to get Google services like G Drive, Gmail, things like that. You could still access G Drive and Gmail through like the web browser, but you can't get like the app, right? There's also a few other ones. I was looking at, there's something called is it Cronix? Cernix? I forgot the heck of it. I gotta check now because it's gonna drive me nuts. Secure Android ROMs. Calyx OS. So Calyx OS is a little bit less intense than Graphene OS in terms of security. This is the most secure. I know on here it says this is number 3, but that guy that what's his name? Snowden said if he ever uses a smartphone again, he would only use an Android phone running Graphene OS. Like, this locks down the Android phone completely. So that's what I'm going for. Calyx OS is a little lighter. It's still heavy on security. And then there's Copperhead OS. That's another good one. Lineage OS is security minded, but it's not heavy. You could still get Google Maps app and all that stuff on there. But yeah, I'm done with like this whole thing of like, yeah, I'm just done with it. I'm not dealing with this tracking stuff. Like I posted on Twitter today. I said, I really miss the 90s. Because you remember when the 90s is like when you left, your house, you were out. Like no one knew where you went. They knew you went out, and that's it. That's the maximum amount of information they have on you. Where'd he go? Well, he went out. Sounds like a Seinfeld episode, but it's true. I mean, back in the day when you had payphones, like, oh man, I remember payphones. Jeez. But yeah, I mean, that's how it was. It was much more locked down. Like, you didn't have to worry about somebody tracking you. It felt like a much bigger world. Nowadays, you're always connected. People know where you are. You always got to pick up every text. Every phone call. Even when I go on my lunch, I'll get texts on my phone and from my boss or somebody over me, and they'll be like, "Hey, I need to know what's going on with this," or "I need to know what's going on with that." And the way, and like normally I have to say like, "Oh, my bad, I didn't see it," and I generally don't, because like when I go on my phone, on lunch, I usually put my phone away so I can like sit, watch TV, or eat in peace. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, I remember like when you used to go on lunch, right? You left work. They can't get in touch with you. They're like, well, he went out for lunch, so he'll be back in 20 minutes. It's not like, all right, call him or text him. Call him and text him. FaceTime him. Skype him. It's none of that stuff, man. Nowadays, you don't pick up your phone, man, your boss will flip out on you. I mean, some bosses will. They expect you to pick up that phone. Let me just see. Is this there's a fort there, so we're not going to attack right away. But yeah, I miss those days, man. I really do. Those were some good days. And I feel bad for this generation. Like my son, my little one that's still in the oven, my unborn daughter, and my wife's daughter. I feel bad for them because it's like, when I was 18, 19, I'll be honest, like me and my friends went out, we're from Brooklyn. We went out to the city, Manhattan, what we call Manhattan, and we partied. And when I say we partied, we went bar to bar. We did some stupid stuff. I was just thinking about it the other day. Like, I think I might have said this story a long time ago, but I forgot. Anyway, we were coming back from the biggest club in Manhattan. I forgot the name of it. It was always on like Z100. They always talked about it. It's still there. I forgot the name of it though. Anyway, I went there. I had $500 in my pocket, and I was like, I'm only gonna spend like 100, maybe two. And I remember we got out at like 5 o'clock in the morning, right? And we went down to the corner, and I bought a beer, right? I bought a beer, one or two beers. I think I bought like a, I don't know, 20-ounce beer or something, Bud Light or Miller Lite, whatever it was. And I remember we got into the subway, and I looked at my pocket, and I'm like, there was nothing there. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, did I lose money? I was like, dude, I think my money like fell out somewhere. No, I spent every single dime I had. So I had to hop the turnstile. Sorry, MTA. Anyway, it's probably gonna make me look bad, but whatever. I don't care. So we got on the subway, and I was out. Like I had a lot to drink. I was buying, girls rounds. And by the way, the beer there, like I think a beer was like $12, $13, and a drink was like 20 to 25, somewhere around there. It was ridiculous. That's how I lost $500 that quick. I did get a number though, so that was good. I remember that girl. She had a big forehead. She was cute though. Anyway, I remember we were on the subway, and it was me, Ronnie, and Digi, and we were sitting down, and I remember like people were going to work at this point, and I remember something very vividly. Not vividly. I remember like a little bit. I remember what Ronnie told me this. He was like, dude, we got on the subway, and you just opened the beer, and you just started drinking it in front of everybody. And I'm like, I did? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, what was going through my head? I was like, you thought it was normal, dude. Like, we were saying, like, Gene, what are you doing? I was like, dude, I'm having a beer. I was like, do you want one? And, we were like, no, you can't drink a beer on the subway. I'm like, says who? And when he's telling me this, I'm like, oh man, I can't believe that. I was like, dude, I'm so lucky that I didn't get caught, like the cops or whoever. It's like, yeah, but like last night you were like, dude, like you were telling us what's wrong with you. It's like, who says you can't drink? It's like, what laws? It's just like, it's just normal. I just remember thinking, I'm like, jeez, man, I'm lucky I didn't get my ass chewed out or thrown in jail or something. Wow. So, I mean, we did stupid stuff like that. But think about it. Nowadays, if you did that, normally your friend would take a picture of you. Normally it would go on Facebook, right? Once it's there, it's done. Like, your employer will see that. And they're like, dude, I'm not hiring this guy. He's drinking on the subway in public. Forget about it. You'll be lucky if you get a job at McDonald's. Like I said, back in my day, we did stupid stuff. Oh, man. Really stupid stuff. I remember Ronnie taking off his shirt in that club. I forgot the dang club's name. And him and DG got like half naked, and they got on the top of. I was dancing with this girl, and I remember seeing them on stage. They were taking off their clothes and throwing it into the crowd, and I was just like, "What's wrong?" And then they came down, and they went right up to the girl I was dancing with, right? And she literally took their face and pushed them away, and I'm like, it was hilarious, man. Good times. Oh, crap. And what the crazy thing is, I only got $42. Jeez, 607. But yeah, like the crazy thing about that is you never know who you'll run into. I gotta export goods. That's what I need to do so I can get money. You never know who you'll run into. I remember like. Yeah, I was taking that girl. We were trying to go to like the second floor, to much more intimate area, right? So we can like, I remember we were making out, and I need volunteers. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, half the club was making out. I remember that. Let's get more from Paris. What if I pull people from other countries? That put less of a burden on my guys. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, size 9 city. Let's do that. Because I'm worried that if I draft volunteers from here, it's going to take away from what this city's producing. I'm concerned about that. Okay. But yeah, I remember like we got to the second floor, and I remember like we opened a door and she went in first, and then there was these two girls and one guy, and we like ran into each other. I'm like, what the? And I looked and I'm like, Lara? He's like, oh shit, it's Marciniak. And I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? He's like, what are you doing here? And I was like, it was one of my soldiers in my unit. I was like, what are the odds? Like, that's the thing about New York City. This is the craziest thing. I'm like, soldiers, mural unit. It's like 12 to 15 million people, and I run into my buddies. They're crazy. Ordered by Spain in the Santo Domingo region. Oh. After the attack of Austria, Bavaria has lost München. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at this. This is Napoleon's battle here. 6 national morale points gained. We smashed that army. Yeah, I think that's all the diplomacy things. Oh, okay, good. See, what a nice ally I am. I gave back. What? Enemies gain the upper hand in a war? Are you crazy? Which enemy? It's definitely not Austria. Don't even think about it. Really a war with a lot of people, man. People don't like me. I'm just an empire, man. I don't understand that big problem. All right, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Let me save it. Quit Napoleon. And I was kind of hoping for some kind of sale. Let me check the chat real quick. Hey, Viper Dave, how you doing? I was kind of hoping for like a Steam sale, but they didn't do a Steam sale. They have this thing here going on. 7 days, hundreds of new demos. I only played one game, which is this. I wonder if people, did they have feedback from it? No user reviews. Yeah, I gotta check some of these things out. Sherwood Builders, Robin Hood. That might actually be kind of cool. I might want to check that out. Robin Hood. Robin of Locksley. You know, I might want to play some of these games, guys. There's only 1 day left for this Steam thing, man. I didn't realize they got some of these good stuff here. Do not buy this game. I see what they're trying to do there. I see what you're trying to do. Don't buy this game. Buy the game. Don't buy the game. Buy the game. The Planet Crafter. Car manufacturer. Fire commander. Mythbusters the game. Seriously? Alright, I'm gonna look at this a little later. I'm very curious about some of these though. Nikolai Tesla? What the? War of the Currents. What is this, like a... that's a demo. Okay. I don't know. The only thing that looks really appealing is this. Robin of Locksley. Fight and build. So I can be like those Sherwood Forest people. Oh snap. Whoa. That I will put on my wish list. That actually looks kind of cool. I'm gonna take a look at some of these and see stuff that I might be interested in. Tavern Master, that I do have on my wish list. The demo one, I think. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this.